Nice, the driver's always friendly and it's not too loud on the buses.
It's a very peaceful journey.
I get both the public bus and the Big Lemon almost every day because I don't go in a car to school anymore, I take the bus.
Driving a bus is driving a bus is driving a bus. It's regardless of who you work for or, you know, what company it is, it's the same thing. But it's the backroom support, so like the ops manager, the general manager, supervisors, they have an open door policy, regardless of whether it's a supervisor, the ops manager, Colin, general manager, CEO Tom. You can speak to any one of them at any time if you've got an issue with something. And, you know, they will be as supportive as they can.
Using buses is more like eco-friendly and is one step closer to having a good, unpolluted planet.
People talk a lot about electric cars, they get all the attention, but actually what's so important is the kind of basic transport infrastructure in our cities, delivery vans, delivery bikes, and public transport and buses. And if they're electric first, and I always think they should be electric first, that's where the focus should be. We have to electrify all our urban ground transport. It's just crazy to do anything else. We cannot rely on diesel buses anymore.
I first thought about doing something around buses in 2006 because I felt very strongly that public transport should be good, nice to use, and it should be sustainable itself. So I held a public meeting in Brighton in the Cricketers pub. We had 20 odd people from the local community, all interested in improving public transport and specifically bus services. Three themes came out of that meeting. The first was the community engagement in the bus service, the fact that people felt buses had become disconnected from their local community, run for profit, whereas what they wanted was for services to be run primarily for the community and for passengers and members of the community to have input into how that service is run.
I've worked at Friends of the Earth for many years, and basically the Big Lemon, it was attractive to me because it had two big things. One was like it was a community interest company, so it was, you know, trying to meet needs from the community, involving people that lived in Brighton, so I really liked that ethos. And then the big thing was around environmental, you know, sort of doing environmental good as well as social good. So, you know, bringing the three corners of sustainability together with, you know, providing an economic service, but that does good for the people and the environment. Just tick, 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 really.
I'm a Big Lemon bus user and I'm a big Lemon bus fan. It's not a regular experience either, getting on the Big Lemon. It's really handy for me. It's right by my house. It's great. It's you know, you say it's a community initiative, but it feels like community on that bus. And getting on a Big Lemon is much more like the way it used to be. You feel, you know, the drivers are really supportive, really helpful, and I see them helping people on a regular basis. 47 is the one I get the most because that gets me into Rottingdean, and the 47 also goes into town, into Brighton.